This week's episode of Devil New Sisters was amazing, guys. Amazing. It's almost as amazing as the eighth episode of this. And in case you don't know what that is Danmanchi, or is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? And in case you haven't seen that series, please go watch it. It's so good. It's so good. And no, Hestia is not my favorite. She's just the only girl that have a figurine so far. I think the Sword Princess is the next one to get it. I may get it for the collection, but one thing you can be certain of: when Lily, the best girl, gets the one, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna freaking get it because Lily is the best girl. But this is not a Danmachi review, so let's get back to Devil New Sister first, and let's take the least interesting thing in this episode, or the thing that has the least importance to be more exact, which is the devil that Jin saved in the first episode of Devil New Sister Burst. We are finally getting shown it, and it seems to be a male. So there's no new waifu for Basara's harem. Unless, of course, Basara is gay. And wouldn't that be a huge plot twist? Him being like saving all those ladies and even kissing Mio, which most likely have given him like every STD known to man. And then it turns out that he's actually gay. That would be a huge plot twist. Someone needs to make anime like that, man. Someone needs to make an anime like that, guys. But let's get into what actually is important, which is the fight between Basara and Leonard. Because we find out that Basara needed that perfume so he could create after images, which he had hoped to basically buy him enough time so he could use his banishing shift against Leonard. And why does he need that to use after images? It is because the banishing shifts have a great weakness, and that is one, it creates an opening, which against our opponent like Leonard can be fatal. And also, when he is to use it, he actually has to do like a cut up move, and or swing it the sword in the direction you want to use it on in, and that's actually what enables Leonard to dodge it and also defeat Basara. Yes, Basara, he gets defeated. However, he has one final trump card that he got from the mother of what's he called? Oh, Shayla. Shayla, the Maria's mother, and it activates the demon blood in him. And yes, guys, here is a huge reveal. Basra has two mothers. I'm not sure how that functions. I'm not sure, but he has both demon blood, god blood, and human blood in him. So I guess that if he was to use all of his power at once, he would be like the strongest entity, except for maybe the creator, if there is a creator, or a god, if you will. I think maybe God would be stronger, or he would most likely be God if he was to do that, man. I'm not entirely sure, but still, it's also, of course, I don't think he want to do that because using only his demon blood actually, even thought it makes him extremely powerful. He actually floors Leonard, man. He's like Leonard. He's like an ant. He doesn't even stand a chance. However, it drives Basara mad. He basically has like no control over his body. Plus, the blood is his body is basically falling apart because of this power, and you see blood like pouring out like a spring. So yeah, and Mio, she of course understands that this is bad for him, so she rushes to this plane, and considering that she's the only other demon lord, she enters into Basara's mind, where she sees a lot of things. I think that is like Basara's doubts and stuff. Like maybe if people knew who he was in the school, they maybe wouldn't. like him or they would try to kill him. She also encounters Solgia, and I understand what that means. That's basically him fearing that Solgia would try to take Mio and basically kill her. That is his fear. However, she gets to him and, man, someone give him a Snickers, man. Because I know he is insane. Even, and I know he's insane. But still, to kiss Mio, man, he's pretty insane, guys. He's pretty insane. However, this, of course, this wakes him up and, yeah, he comes back, and then the council plays their ultimate trump card, which I actually thought this place, what's it called, Samia, Sambua, was, but it's not. It's actually the king of all the heroic spirits, Chaos. So, Idea Factory, when they made Record of Agarest Wars, actually got it correct. They got it correct. That is amazing, man. I'm so happy. Oh man, I almost feel like playing that game, man. Again, even thought I would have to grind to be able to do those boundary planes, man. But it would be awesome to finally complete it. So yeah, the council members, they use it and they think that Chaos, he would be satisfied with killing the former demon lord's daughter, the current demon lord, and the son of the war god. However, he actually doesn't, like do as they plan, because he actually keeps summoning the heroic spirits in the demon world and basically wipes out a lot of places. However, instead of, being shocked, they actually are like relaxed and basically, okay, if we are just saved, we can always rebuild the demon world after we have killed the gods, which they plan to use what's called chaos to do. So yeah, they are pretty nasty. However, Chaos even thought the blast was really powerful, didn't kill Basara, Leonard, or Mio, because Basara uses his vanishing shift to eliminate the ability. So it's gonna be really interesting to see what happens in the next episode. Especially also with this, let me see what his name is. Admitera, the guy that cheated uh, Kurumi in the last episode. Because he's attacking Kurumi and, no, not Kurumi, Yuki and the sister of Maria. Let me see, I really should, Rukia. So it's gonna be really interesting. I can imagine Yuki being really pissed at him for cheating his sister. And also, a little thing I forgot last week, Yuki actually has a fight against the guy. Let me see if I have his name. Volgar. And he's like head of the council, and he's like, one hit and you are mincemeat. However, it doesn't end with Yuki becoming mincemeat. It actually ends with him becoming mincemeat. So it's funny. It's funny. And that's why they ended up with 3-3. So yeah, it was just that I want to say. But with that, have a good day, good night, until we see each other later, which most likely will be for the K review, because I really need to get that out. And with that, cheers.